Hello and welcome to another update video. Today we want to cover Abercrombie and Fitch. We covered it already, I think a month ago, 2 months ago probably, and we talked about that a more substantial top could have formed. The larger degree third wave there definitely reached the minimum requirements here for this rally. Remember that this stock rallied substantially in 2023 and just needed a correction. Obviously at the moment I cannot fully rule out one more extension higher, but so far the chart is adhering and respecting, well, it's adhering to and respecting the wave count and wave structure I suggested. So the idea was that from this low point that it was actually made in 2020, a wave 1 to the upside started. But overall, bigger picture, this is a B wave low in 2020. A C wave rally is unfolding right now, and it consists of ABC structures, very clearly visible. I mean, this wave 1 is very clearly an ABC. So the third wave needs to be an ABC as well, just longer than wave 1. And you can see this is exactly what happened. But the point is not so much, the point is that the top is in, right, most likely. And we want to talk about the microstructure now and where the price could be heading. So you can see that in this third wave that really rallied between March last year. No, what was it actually from? The C wave did. The C wave rallied from May last year to March this year. Okay, so this is potentially full, this wave count, especially the C wave consists of 5 waves. So the idea was, okay, possibly a top is in. To confirm that further, we need to break below the last low. Well, that happened now, supporting my thesis. And the next best evidence or indication would be a break below the $101 micro support. So the idea is that this is now unfolding as an ABC structure. There is a standard support area we can look at, which is between $81 and $34. Just 4 fib levels that we can look at really. Let me just hide here the extensions we don't need. Just 4 Fibonacci levels that we can look at if the price comes down. We don't really have enough price data to precisely say where things are going. However, it looks to me as if we're currently in the first ABC structure of this A wave. So it's all about, first of all, understanding the context, understanding that this is likely a larger degree fourth wave. This is a standard support area. Typically, we would expect the fourth wave to reach minimally the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement, but considering the depth and the size of the wave 2, looks likely we get to the 38.2 or even 50% fib levels, if provided this is already the fourth wave. So what we need to watch first is, okay, $101 micro support. Yep, it could still get a bounce there, and maybe it's going to form another high. I mean, maybe I'm wrong about the assessment. It's an ABC structure, but without evidence, I wouldn't believe that. So my focus is on lower, but definitely worth observing that $101 level. A break below 101 could send us then to that 23.6 fib level. That's often a level where an A wave finds a bounce, wave A of 4. Then we could get a B wave rally and a C wave down later. And once we have circle B in place, we can calculate a target for circle C. Surely this could then still extend in an even larger ABC structure as highlighted here in, I can try to make that clearer in yellow, but yeah, okay, blue, maybe green, whatever. Yellow is a bit difficult to see. Point is, these corrections can always extend, but certainly as soon as we have this circle A reached, I think there should be a substantial bounce. And then once the circle C is done as well, it should be a substantial bounce. And if they turn impulsive, or, well, the thing is, we're dealing with a large diagonal, so it might not be impulsive, but therefore it will be difficult to determine really if a low is in. What I want to say is that the wave 5 would also be an ABC structure, right? So if that's the case, we might not really be able to use the 50% fib levels and so on, or let's say generally the structure, looking for 5 waves to the upside, yeah, to determine if a low was in. So we need to use more, we need to use other levels. We need to use structural resistance levels and identify the first potential 1-2 setup. It will be a bit more difficult to determine if really or when really a low has formed in wave 4. But for now, that's stuff for the future. For now, the focus is on lower. Going to the 4-hour chart. So we can add a micro count. Let's shift that into place here. It always shifts a little bit when we go to the smaller time frames. So yeah, as you can see, third wave likely topped. Idea would be that this here was an A wave down, B wave rally. We're now in the C wave down. And this C wave would be a 5-wave move. And that all comes together nicely at the moment. But please be aware there could be a bit of a bounce there at the $101 mark. So this is how I would say it could unfold based on price action that I see right now. And that means that this is now the third wave of the C wave. And we can calculate target range broadly for that C wave of circle A based on the initial A wave, the initial B wave. So it points us to this area. So it might be, and it doesn't mean it has to stop there, but that works out well actually. So what it means is, this is typically a standard target area for a C wave. So it might be that we get a bounce from there precisely at the $100 mark, 101, okay? And then we'll see if this is circle A, okay, or if this is another step in between. But it seems like we should be observing this range between $108.70 and $100.70, looking at the micro level, okay? And especially also because there's this previous structural support, and we could get a B wave bounce from there. If not, then, well, then it might drop quite quickly to that next fib level. There's also a bit of a structural support level at $87.30. But either way, at the moment, all rallies are forecasted and expected to be corrective because we seem to be in this overall local downtrend, well, which could actually grow quite substantial. At the moment, the chart hasn't done anything to change my perspective. That's my update about ANF, Abercrombie & Fitch. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500 and regular updates about stocks, then feel free to check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find the link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.